Residents at an apartment complex for the hearing impaired are mourning the death of a woman who was shot and killed early this morning. Fox 10 News reporter Renee Dials is live at the complex where neighbors and investigators are trying to figure out what happened here. Renee?
Well, Bob, police were called here to the Underdunk Cottages apartment complex around 3:20 this morning. They found the 55-year-old victim. She was lying in the middle of the parking lot here, and she had been shot. She was just a few yards from her own apartment. Now, she was rushed to the hospital where she died, but no one here knows why she was out that time of morning or who would want to hurt her. Lana Stevens says she had her hearing aid on early this morning because she was on the computer.
I was doing the internet and I heard something. I thought it was some kind of a backfire.
That noise turned out to be gunfire, and the victim was Stevens' neighbor.
And looking through the window, there's 7 cars parked here.
Everyone in the complex, including the victim, has some form of hearing loss.
And this is just shocking. Anybody that dies over here dies from natural cause.
Carrie Hudson's hearing loss is less noticeable. She says everyone in the complex calls on her when there's an emergency. She was the first to contact police.
And as I was coming out, I was talking to the 911 operator. And I was telling her, yes, the lady is still in the street. We need the ambulance and the police.
Another neighbor placed a flag and small candle on the victim's porch. Pam Davey is severely deaf. Davey explained in sign language the victim had come to her door screaming for help this morning, but she was too afraid to open the door.
No. You should have called 911.
I know what you're going, but you're late. I'm sorry.
The murder has jarred the sense of security for some in this small community of hearing impaired residents.
Why was she out at 3 a.m.? And who would have come in and did that, you know? It just make you scared, because this is a quiet neighborhood.
And those are some of the same questions investigators are trying to answer as they search for a suspect. Police have not released the victim's name as of yet. We're told by her neighbors that she had relatives in New York. Bob?